Alcohol. Alcohol. Alcohol, 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 alcohol. Alcohol, 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 alcohol. Order. I'm not just doing this for fun, folks. They are officially here. There's things running around outside. They are sabotaging my power. I seen them. We are on lockdown. They're dropping things from the sky, burning wreckage. They're attacking Monique directly, although some of you have your theories, considering we just brought in Elster and this started happening. And you told me, though, that this is connected to the events and the arrival. The arrival. It's happened. It's here. And this is presumably, from the urgency of your messages, the reason you had told me to prepare, something that I had forgotten about until this point. You actually say that now that we're here, it may even be too late, but I aim to do my part to make sure that my family are safe. We're doing this for more than just ourselves, and although we may have been brought here as a sacrifice, well, the rest of us are not on the menu. Melvin, keeping watch? Good. Alright, we gotta bring all this stuff inside. I'm doing my part. Guys, you need to keep it on lockdown. Keep her safe. Monique, you stay right there. Don't move. Don't move nothing, even if the doors don't open and nothing. Don't even nothing. The deer knows not to come in. Good. Door lock. You... Ow. Lock. Actually, wait. Did I... Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. No, I got it. 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 There we go. Open up. Okay, good. We did close it. Put you down here. That's just me pushing up against this, right? Okay, good. More. Alright, that's our belly near full. Ugh. I'm actually pretty adept at dropping that bottle there. Okay. One more. We need more. This is for our family. I think that's everything. I think it's empty. Hang on. Oh my god. Oh my god, it actually got so much worse. I didn't bring this elevator down. I know I didn't. Oh. Come on. Is it going? Okay, I think... Now it's going? Nope. Nope. Come on. Come on. Come on, this is actually absurdly difficult. There we go. It's still not going. It's still not going. Okay, maybe I'll just fall asleep right here. Ugh. No, that had to be it. That had to be it. Yes, yes. Just crouch down. Just crouch. Oh my god, my family are so doomed. Eerie. Eerie, kids. Kids, wake up. Kids, wake up. I gotta tell you how much I love you. And also that the base is gonna be under attack soon. I'm gonna get you guys some beds, don't worry. I'm gonna get some nice beds for you. I swear I found some awesome blueprints online. You guys are gonna get the best beds anybody ever bedded. There's so much light on this ceiling. How do you guys sleep at night? Eerie, if anything happens to me, I'm gonna need you to take care of your brother and sister. I mean, they're great and all, but they're no Monique. They're no Omega Kerfus, and they're gonna need some protection. I'm gonna go crawl into a bed of my own. God, who turned out the lights up here? Oh, right, the aliens that are coming to kill us. Yep. I can't see a thing. Okay, we just need to stumble into bed as quickly as possible. Maybe I will actually pour some of these out. I don't know if I can take this for an entire episode. Nope. There we go. Wow, I'm even drunk in my sleep. And we recovered. Wow, it's not even midnight yet. Okay, I really should be getting to... Well, what an intro, huh? Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Voices of the Void. What an intro, and the best part is I can't help but slur my speech when my vision gets like that. I don't know, it just comes intrinsically. Like I wasn't trying to be funny with some of that. Now, how is our radar looking? There are things out there. But one of them is by the cave, and one of them is by William the Protector, so maybe William will protect? Maybe we'll find out what this is all about. I mean, I keep thinking that it's like a Men in Black type thing. Like maybe it did something. Maybe it protected Earth some years ago before this place was built. And I'm the sacrifice that's meant to keep all this going, that keeps humanity safe. Of course, none of this even matters if we don't have fuel. Whatever's in here is finished eating. There we go. Out of sight, out of mind, right? At least now it won't be able to see out here. I don't have time for this right now. I don't have time at all. Okay, we're taking the gas. It's not gonna be enough. We'll probably actually have to buy some. I don't know if there's any spare amount just left around. I mean, you keep telling me about this one with 200 on top of the base, but I don't know if that's actually... I don't know if that's actually even there. Alright, we can fill you, fill you, fill you. How much does that leave still? We can fill 2 more, but we need paper so that we can actually get this stuff. Let's keep this as clear as can be. We don't want anything to break or start a fire / explosion. There's one. Collect. Thankfully, they don't seem to take up a lot of inventory space. And they do help clean the base. Molotov 1. Collect. Molotov 2. Collect. That brings our total to 5. We're gonna want more. I'm gonna drink what I can, but yeah, I am at a certain point going to have to start being more economical with that. I would like to get the food, but I need these things quickly. Okay, that's the last of you, or just about. Okay, imagine if I could actually siphon gas from the ATV and then just use its recharge to get it back. Oh god, can I? Wait. We put that in, but we... Okay, we can't take it back that way. I was gonna say, that would have been the biggest exploit on the planet. But we should be able to make... Oh, wow. Carefully remove... God, when did we become Raytheon? There we go. That's a total of 7, but we need more. Somebody said that if we try use on this thing, we can maybe... Look at that! It's a cloaking device! Actually, a chameleon device, something which blends in with the environment around it. Okay, that's... I don't really have a use for it, but it is the coolest friggin' thing, and it basically confirms that it was being used to hide in plain sight. So you guys said that, like, there's actually a fair few Chicken Little references in this, and, you know, while I did make the sky is falling joke, I have not thought about that movie in years. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose track of this thing so often. I just got an idea. Okay, Eerie, come over here. Just don't worry about a thing, it's picture day. Okay, we'll lean this up against the wall right above you. There we go. And now we have an eerie decoy, yes! Now, some unwanted creature tries barging in through this window. They'll be met with our first line of defense. Kind of a scarecrow, but it's better than nothing, right? Keep this here in case of radiation leaks. Now, you say there may still be more that could cause Monique to be destroyed, but it's not like some kind of condition she has. It's not going to keep happening. So eventually we will be able to get her back. However, I think we'll keep doing things for ourselves for the time being. And to be honest, I could use the opportunity to get out there. But, of course, even through all of this, we still have a job to do. White dwarf. The best way to get gas at this point is going to be through the use of the burner downstairs. And the best way to get fuel for the burner, without completely ridding ourselves of the now quite endangered mannequins, is gonna be by breaking open these boxes. So I think I left my crowbar in here. There we go. That's a lot of good food and scrap, electronic scrap too, which is valuable, and some big chunks of coal. This has been a really overlooked source of supplies because it's not the most efficient thing, but if we have to anyway, we might as well, right? A whole bunch of canned food. Yes, this is going very well. And we're cleaning the base up in the process. I honestly don't know whether it's better to keep the wood planks or burn them, but in any case, we have plenty of coal and garbage in there. Come on, put you, open this, and start the process. That is a lot of stuff flaring up in there. If only we could burn rocks. Hope whatever's in there doesn't decide to pop out in an inopportune moment. Well, at least I'm quite thoroughly armed. Anyway, you have got to be filling up. Basically not at all, although the big coal should take a little bit longer. One hopes. God, all of that is one additional Molotov. Really? Oh, there we go. No. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting a bit more. 2 Molotovs. It'll take a little while. 3. If we hit 90, that's all the rest of our bottles spilled. There we go. And that's full. Close. And then presumably the rest will just kind of back up. I'm not sure if it will or not. That's 100. Full tank. Oops. God. We really do not need all this exploding right now. I'm just kind of sitting on the ATV and putting the keys in the ignition to steady myself. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. I have nothing short of ruined my liver tonight. I've lost track of how many beers I've had. I've poured out a fair few, but I've also drunked a fair few. I should be very near to being done with this. Yep. Okay, there we go. Alright, no more. No more. I am actually starting to get physically nauseous from looking at the game that way. There we go. And there's the last one. I like how it automatically flips them back up when they're poured out. I wonder if you get anything for doing it at the graves. Alright, now. That's 5. Should have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. With 25 actually still remaining, so we could do another one if we had a bottle. Careful. Very careful. Now, surely we can find one more piece of paper in all this. We are cleaning house today. And I intend to clean house with whatever's on its way. That's a dozen Molotovs. How would you ever know to keep all this? We are actually running very, very low on drives, so we're gonna order some more of those to the tune of about 20 of them to start with. Yeah, you're just kind of the homeless guy that hangs out by the door asking for free food, huh? Yeah, well, that's what happens. You could have had a whole gig in here with lighting and family and friends, but you threw it all away. And now look who comes crawling back. Now, thankfully, because this community is awesome, you guys have very quickly whipped up some models. And what I'm going to start with is a couple of kerf beds. It feels like a return to form, knowing that a danger is coming and having our family kind of set this one out. I'm just too afraid to send them out to do their jobs right now. But we can collect a whole bunch of points from the rig. And I think in addition to this extra stuff we need, I'm also going to... I should have had something going. But I'm also going to order a couple of new accumulators. So we can get all that. Accumulator batteries, 2 of you. That'll be 340. Thank you very much. We should have plenty of electronic scrap. Let's listen to you. More cosmic knife tap. More cosmic mic tapping. Now that we're spending more time on this thing, I definitely want to upgrade its usability. Yeah, for reasons like that. So we're going to get way better success rate. My god. And then we're going to get sensor speed too, yeah. We may not have a choice. We've got 4 towers down. How's everything looking out here? There are things. In fact, there's something in the vicinity of the hull. Maybe I should get out there. Alright. November, Sierra, India. Tell you what, since we've been tending to have problems at night... Wow, this is taking forever. I think we'll trust and try to send out Monique. We're gonna save before we do this, but we'll try it. Because we need those... I'm actually... You know what? I'm gonna get the reports. You do the kid's job and fix those servers. That's what we really need right now. Hers is the bigger job, and she'll be much more efficient at it than I will. In the meanwhile, it's important that everybody do their jobs more than ever, because we want to be able to lock down completely come nightfall. I want to be able to sit on my roof with a shotgun the way God intended. Wait, Charlie? Wait. How is this Charlie? What is going on here? Hang on. India. This is India. I navigated to India. Did I miss something? I'm so confused. Did I just hallucinate whatever that was? I can't wait to check the footage later on that one. Oh, hey. Tripped up the stairs coming after me, huh? Goodbye. Here in the area of November, right across from TR3. It's only now I'm here I'm realizing this is where it happened. This is where I saw them. Those creatures that I still believe deliberately lured me out. Well, we've got our dozen Molotovs in our backpack, all lit currently. Sometimes I really wonder what the people observing me think about me. Like, if we were supposed to be a sacrifice, they definitely didn't expect me to be some kind of crazy gremlin child who would do all this, right? Yeah, no. Nope. Hang on, I didn't even check the other one, but I believe we come back. Yeah, they're displaying the incorrect names. They're displaying the incorrect names, and now I need to find out at what point they're actually going to... when I check again. Can't find broken server. Okay, that's good. That means she's still out there. And it still gives me the same hash code, so it is entirely... Yep. Okay, so I'm not crazy. I just watched it change. Well played, game. I was thinking that there need to be more, like, subtle events in this. That's a pretty good one. Alright, but now we can SD cal all. And wow, some of these are really in dire need. Some of them have just been down for a long time. With the hijinks of the last couple of days, I haven't really been super on top of it either. Monique is going to be heading towards me now. I don't know how I feel about her coming towards me. I almost wish there was a accomplish mission and return to base option. But we're going to get going. Chris, why don't you repair the ATV? Because I have a limited number of these things in the garage, and after I've used those up, I have to buy another one for 100 credits. And also, this thing breaks if you look at it funny now. And with this new landscape, I would really rather only repair when it's needed, i.e. when it's below 50%. There's our kingdom. And I aim to keep it that way. This view is to die for, but it's also to kill for. What is that? Random electronics scrap. Just what the doctor ordered, actually. What is that doing here? Oh, Monique, you're just in time. Alright, come on, hop on. Wow, that is excellent. We really do make a good team, you know that? And at least now if you explode again, we'll know where you are. For safety, I probably should put you... What was that? There's more electronic scrap, but... Random flesh. Random flesh just sitting in the valley. Not enough space. Please don't judge me. We don't know what it came from, so it's not cannibalism. This was sitting right here where the picnic site was. Alright, well, come on, you. Oh god, is this... Could this be related to the creatures we saw last night? I mean, I would be surprised if it wasn't, right? We're holding so much food. Okay. This is definitely one of those times where, while it still looks the same as ever, the whole place seems to be holding its breath. And the funny thing is, it's not even just because of what the game itself has showed me. Like, I wasn't too worried when I saw those things running off into the forest. But from all you guys have been telling me, that's really what's setting me off. Okay, we're keeping the ATV inside in case it's needed for a quick escape. Monique, you too. And unfortunately, we are gonna have to put you back into your other form now. Let's get this closed. And turn off. Right this way. You'll be back with the uncles in no time. You guys have done a pretty good job taking care of her, so I'm gonna need you to keep doing that for a while. Now we can make another cooler, thank you very much. No new drives for the time being, but we'll increase our efficiency. Right now it's at 40%. Now it jumps to 55%, which is good because I don't think our attempts were actually sustainable. It would have taken a very long time but it would have eventually overheated. How are you holding up, hallucinatory Eerie? Good work, as always. We've got the security dream team here. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all, especially considering I don't have the signals I need. I've got work to do, guys. Where is it? Where is it? Well, we're working now. Is it TR1? Because I've just been to TR2 and 3. Not that that makes much difference, as we know. Phew. Okay, I'm starting to get better at handling these stunts. Yep. And I love how this is primarily motivated by the fact that I have work that has to get done ASAP. Alright, up here. There we go. I get the feeling we're gonna see these guys again very soon. Back up. Back down. I don't hear scampering, so we're good. Nope, there's some flickering. Whatever's happening is happening again. Last time it dropped a truck. Monique is deactivated. Something else is coming. Something else is coming, and I'd love to stay and watch, but I gotta get the base back online. No, the flickering has stopped, seemingly. Does that mean that whatever happened came and went? Well, either way, the lights are back on. Even if nothing else is, oddly enough. I think we might have a conflict of events here. There we go. Yep. Yep. I think they came back on because of the flickering, not checking for the fact that the power is out. That doesn't matter for now. We're still locked. Okay, we are on a schedule. And a fairly tight one at that. There's an unknown. There's something out there! Oh no, that's the printer head going. Okay. Okay. I might be a little bit on edge. I might be just a tad on edge. Can you blame me? Okay, let's grab all the stuff that we can. Really hope that was lightning, but there wasn't a cloud in the sky a second ago. Yep, here they come. Here they come. You know what? This hardly matters right now. Can't save. Cannot save. Okay. High ground! I think I just heard another door open. I think I just heard another door open. There is a very eerie fog descending over this place. Oh, and I really need to pee. God, I can't even see in my own face right now. Well, at this rate, I guess forget sending a job out, right? I can't forget sending a job out. I might just have to fight. And be very mindful of where I toss this thing. This isn't regular fog. This is not regular fog. Okay. Oh, come on. We are locked down. Thankfully, we only need 2. Despite our excellent performance the last couple days. Tear off. Offline, great, great, great. I love that. I love that. Come on. Going to see if we can see anything from up here. This place is completely engulfed. This place is completely engulfed. And normally this would have me ready on the camera, but not tonight. Not tonight. Okay, it actually seems to be letting up just a little bit. Oh god, we've left that door wide open, and the ATV bay is not locked. The ATV bay is not locked. Tons of contacts, a thick fog, and we know they have a propensity for disguising themselves. Maybe that was just the cover they needed to get in. Use. Close. Ready. Everybody alright? What time is it? 21? We should be okay. I have never been this tense playing this game before. We gotta keep an eye out. More things outside, yes. In order to protect our family, I think we need to go upstairs. Should we? If they have no reason to go near us. Also, sorry everybody else, I can't move everybody right now. This'll be... No, come on. This'll be the panic room. Stairs are up and retracted. I mean, by stairs, I mean the elevator. There's the drone. I need to get some coffee. I need to get some coffee because we're not doing any sleeping anytime soon. But the more times I come down here, the more I'm tempting fate. I do realize that. How are you doing? Still plunking away? Good. Oh my god. I see nothing. I'm trying to maintain light discipline, but I know I won't be able to maintain that. Where are they? I see you out there. That's going to be a very tiny image, but you know what? That didn't look like those creatures. That looked like another wisp, but a different type of wisp. Like it looked like two separate bodies contained within one light. And it was moving away. Dr. Kell and his near spider sensibilities to know when something is wrong, huh? There goes a light. I can't stand the stillness. But I'm starting to think that at this stage, maybe nothing's coming for me, at least not tonight. I really, really hope so. Trying to conserve battery where I can. Let's have another, I mean, these beds are doing some poltergeist stuff every time I come through here, but hopefully we'll have replacements pretty soon. And I have the ability to save again. That's the true mark of when we're done here. Maybe we should actually try being proactive. I mean, we've had our coffee, right? Also, we do have that unknown. So I might as well start processing it up, right? I gotta give it to the developers. This is the most tense I've been in this game in a long time. But right now, this is a photography expedition, not a kill one. Although it can turn into the other at a moment's notice. The weather is stormy, but we know they're out here. Maybe our best bet would be to pursue them in the direction we saw one definitively. Doing so in the heavy bushes, though, not the best thing. Lights on. Darkness descending once more as soon as I'm outside. We only saw one wisp. We don't know that that's the only thing out here. We know that they can appear seemingly at random. We need to keep looking around, but look at that. Literally the only thing we can see is what's in our headlights. It's almost like it waited for me to get out here, and with the forces we're dealing with, who's to say they can't control the weather? And everything that's happening, like, I legitimately don't know what's part of it and what isn't. I mean, a transformer going down, that can happen naturally. Sometimes they go down pretty fast. But I don't think that's what happened. The fog earlier, it could just be a coincidence, but it sure didn't seem like that. I'll be honest, I kind of want to just drive around for a while in this weather. I mean, even in the spooky times, this game is still really nice to look at. But I also realize that this thing is going to need fuel come morning. With that flickering, I think we should be in the clear as far as using Monique. But that's just as far as her randomly blowing up. Things can still come after her. Same goes for the Kerfuses. Alright, I'm heading back. And tonight we'll keep an eye on that radar. This place becomes so unfamiliar at night when all you have for reference are those red dots. Please tell me that's a pine cone rolling downhill. And let's not assume that it's a pine cone rolling downhill. Ah, you look like you've finished. Okay, let's bring that inside if at all possible, even though every instinct is screaming at me. Just close this door as quickly as we can. There we go. Moving furniture, not the best. And we'll get started on a second one. But in the meantime, we are closing. Now, what am I gonna do with you? Probably the elevator, right? Will you be okay going up on your own? Yeah, it looks like it. I'm sorry, I take walking through doors and being safe for granted, and I realize now that I really shouldn't be. Let's meet it upstairs. There we are, look. It's even got a little candle tip wick that glows. That is so cool. All right, we'll put this one can go against the wall over here. Oop, let's pull you back just a bit. And the kids' room is starting to take shape. God, this whole series is just so community-oriented. I love it. We'll put Pink this here to start since she was here first. There we go. Now I wonder, are they hunk shoes or mini-me's? Oh look, there's even an outlet beside the bed. That is so cute. They can even take turns sleeping when one needs to charge. But the hallway light being on, well, being off might be good for security reasons. I kind of like it this way. I should get some sleep, but let's listen to that unknown, since I think those are going to be quite critical at this stage. Meme signal. It's always the meme signal. You guys have been saying, like, you gotta listen to it at lower levels. Believe me, I've listened to the signal so many times. I've listened to it at all levels so many times. I'm so tired in real life. I'm just dialing into nothing. You know, I upgraded the efficiency by several levels where this shouldn't be happening anymore. There we go. This time we need 3 signals, so let's make sure we actually have them first. Oh my god, the radar is still showing just a metric ton of contacts out there. And actually, they're all, or mostly all, in one particular direction. That being the direction I have the fewest eyes, so that's a bit annoying. But still, I don't really feel comfortable resting easy just yet. Oh wow, you guys would actually have to be moving quite rapidly. Unfortunately, we don't have altitude on you, but I think it would be a good idea to check our cameras. Let's try for windmill. God, it is pitch dark out there. Is that the moon? I think it might be, but it's weird that we can only see you and not even stars in the sky. Thermal showing anything? There's something down there. Is that water? What is that? And it's gone when I zoom in. Doesn't appear to be any kind of light source. May have just been a bug. But it's a consistent bug. Things clearing up a little. No, there's an advanced darkness out there. One which seems relatively normal to me, but of course, thankfully, we've got our ring of streetlights, which I've never been more grateful for. Alright, what about the tower? The tower sees just fine. Alright, well then let's look in the direction we need to. Ah, we've got a satellite up there. I'm starting to think that this is like a last straw moment. Like, I've survived for entirely too long, and now this is their screw it, we'll do it ourselves moment. This is the end game. What day is it? 45. We are so close. Of course, I have no intention of ending the series at day 50, just like I didn't last season. And I probably, honestly, I may not even wait for another update to start another season. However, if I do start more right away, there will be substantial reason to do so. It's not just going to be playing more for the sake of playing more. You know what's funny, but Edgar, Zim, and Paul actually do make me feel a little bit safer. Like having this checkpoint here, you know? But I'll tell you what'll make me feel a lot safer is when we build that construction tool, which is actually quite within our reach if we neglect our health needs for even longer, as we always have. It's gonna be meme signal again, but we've got another unknown. Oh, but we probably finished processing that satellite again. And if they are sending images through our technology, well, we're definitely going to want to pick up the phone on this one, especially since they are posturing quite aggressively. Some of you even had the idea that maybe they're using things that mimic our satellites. Now, that would be something. Okay, I was thinking that looks like maybe you're showing us your home planet, a planet with a moon and a sun in the background. But oddly enough, I squint at this text and I see in space, and I can fill out the rest. In space, no one can hear you scream. No text data detected indeed. An alien reference, if I'm right about that. I think some of you guys might have even mentioned something about that last season. But you are going quite quickly. How's our radar looking? They're still out there and they're still over at that edge. I am so tempted, so sorely tempted to go looking. So I will. Alright, while we're at it, right? Yeah, there's that lone tree. Now, I can't be sure of where exactly these contacts are, and with the sun rising, I imagine they might leave. Things tend to be more active at night. This whole place does, so it's possible that we'll lose them before we get there, but we have to try. I just gotta be a little stingy on the fuel, because I need it for tomorrow, and I don't have that much to begin with. I believe up here is where we saw that purple wisp way back when. William, Billiam, Squilliam, you should be right up here, right? At this rate, I'm better off carrying this thing. Currently watching over us, are you? Some of you said I should try making an offering. Here you go. Do you hunger for flesh? I guess we'll find out. By which I mean, if we come back and it's gone, that just means that the roaches got to it. But I figured it was worth a shot. You heard that, right? I swear there was like a dragging sound off to my right. things that damage you. And hey, we're below 50, so I guess I can use that toolbox now. How are you guys doing? Still okay? I mean, with all this stuff that's been happening, you haven't budged an inch this entire time. I also realize you haven't brought me anything in a little while, so I hope you're still okay. I could find out by touching your stuff, but something tells me you wouldn't appreciate that, so instead I'm just gonna check and find out if our reports are saying anything. Tango Uniform Delta. Despite my efforts, I found absolutely nothing out there. Remind me, I do have to put a camera on William. Maybe that'll keep him in place. I don't know if him leaving and coming back was a one-time thing, or if he does that all the time, but it's not like I would know. In any case, we can go like that. This thing just spits out points like crazy. And, oh, look at that, another unknown. Okay. What we're going to want to do next is buy that building tool, because there is so much potential for base customization, and even in spite of my impending doom, which, don't get me wrong, that weighs on me as heavily as it should, well, we still gotta spruce the place up. We don't want anybody thinking we were a slob, right? There's literal human remains littering this place. But my scale is kind of broken, you see. So let's go to the store. It'll be tools, right? The wall fixer, I think, still does nothing, but the wall builder is something we're gonna want. They have not disappeared with the night. Not at all. In fact, they seem to be more active than ever. Well, either way, I think Monique is gonna have to be ready to rejoin the workforce now. So let's do the important thing and equip you with your necessary science equipment. You cannot be a scientist unless you look nerdy enough. And we'll send you out momentarily. Go get them reports. And just, you know, report back if you see anything. I'll be joining you out there shortly. For a split second, I was actually like, what is Eerie doing here? In the meantime, though, we do have our wall builder. That thing's still going, wow. And later on, we'll order ourselves some stuff to actually build with it. Listen to you. Ooh. Oh. What is that? That looks less like an image of the cosmos and more like a biblical illustration of hell. Which is funny, because whatever it is, it's coming here, I bet. See anything, Monique, whose name seems to have been reset? Everything looks to be good on your end. Let's hope things stay that way. Well, we've got a bunch of towers down, which really sucks. They seem to be going down more quickly these days. And now we can grab a camera and a couple of brick stacks that we ordered, and now we'll have no shortage of building materials for the foreseeable future. Meaning we can start making this house a home. Yep. I know real life and the in-game lore that we're creating here are kind of getting confusing at this point, but... Okay, that thought is going to have to wait. That's a mobile turret. That is an honest-to-goodness mobile turret. And my only question right now is, can we kill it? This may actually be the perfect environment to test this. There's lots of cover. Dense forest, trees. It knows I'm here. Oh! Well, that's no good. And you're still up. You're still up and alive, although you were knocked over. You were knocked over. You're gonna keep trying to get at me. But it's it. Oh, you're a flamethrower turret. All right, well, 2 can play at that game. Ow. I don't know how you're supposed to effectively use this thing. Monique, you need to get out of here now. No, come on, collect. Let's go. I know you want to help, but look, just idle over here, okay? I'm gonna need to order more of these if this is what it takes. I mean, I could just leave you, but... No, you're in a catastrophic state now. You can die. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Okay, okay. Okay. I am definitely gonna need more of these for how many contacts are out there. You've got to be in absolutely horrendous shape now, right? Maybe we can... Oh, this is so foolish, but maybe we can... Nope, nope, nope. Screw that. You have incredible range. I'm worried you're gonna flip yourself back upright. There's something as well. Another machine. I did hear something. Wait, no, you look like a pig or a dog or something. Are you biomechanical? Are you actually going to be able to die? You clearly registered damage. I gotta see if I can kill this other thing, though. You're hostile as well? And that didn't seem to actually phase you. I mean, you already look pretty barbecued. Oh, no. Accidentally tabbed out. Yep. Okay, well, we're gonna have to hop back over the fence on this one. Nope. Did you just leave a greasy blood smear behind you? I don't know what to do about this. Up and over. Up and over! Get up and over! You're damaging me. Alright, well, I'm content to leave you in there. And I'm content to leave you trapped there. Oh, you are just brutalizing yourself trying to get at me. That was like all our Molotovs. We had so many. Alright. Follow me. And, where did we leave our thing? Over this way. Let's go, we're heading home. Oh, the things I'm expected to deal with. Well, they know where I am now. Let's hope it matters that none of them see me leave. We've got to up production. William the Protector, you're not protecting me against much right now. I'm kind of tempted to leave the camera right here to observe their behavior, to see if that thing gets up. But I guess I could always make a trip back to see what happens. In the meantime, this is actually a very good vantage point. But you have not taken my offering. Let's leave you as high up as... Come on. We need to leave you as high up as you can go. There you are. Alright, we're riding back. There's likely more out here than what we've seen. Anyway, as I was saying before, which is where reality becomes difficult to separate from the game when I'm talking about this stuff, Monique has relayed to me through Elster that it's planned in the next update that when Monique is destroyed, she will drop the cigarettes instead of baguettes. So that'll make that at least no cost if it happens. Oh hey, our bed's done. 'Cause that's like high on the list of things I'm concerned about today. Monique, things just keep conspiring to make me concerned to send you out, but you did an amazing job today. Even in spite of all of that, even in spite of operating in that area, you still managed to bring those reports in. That's the kind of initiative that gets you promoted around here. For example, with pets. I mean, my cat seems to like it. Alright, once again, let's deliver the furniture. We're still picking up those contacts out there. And I am not seeing any at the camera. Now, could those be the same ones and they're just farther away than I think? They could be. How much do we want to rely on that is the question. How much indeed? Let's have a look at it just to see. Oh, you're still sitting there. If we turn you around, yeah, I didn't really think it would have an angle on that stuff. But it does give us the best view we have of this end, where all the activity is. There's something just beneath the windmill. Let's take stock of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 contacts out there. One over by the hole. So we can try that one at least, even if it might be a little bit out of our range. No, it's probably down the hill. Okay, they are out there. They are lethal. That's what we learned. It's no longer what they might do. We've seen what they do. We know that they're different and varied, so even with what we've seen, we should continue to expect the unexpected. But not all of them should be able to penetrate. At least one of them seems to be flipped over. One of them is trapped, and I don't think it has the ability to get out. So even if we didn't kill them, that's potentially 2 down. I wanted to do so much more with you guys in this episode, but unfortunately things have taken a bit of a turn, as you can see. Right, let's plop this over here. It's throwing me off to keep them away from the wall like this, but you can't deny the charm of the wick. There you go, Bluefist. Sleep soundly. They are going to bowl in a china shop this place if we ever wake them up. Come on, there's another signal done. I want to get back there and find out if that thing righted itself. Great. I was worried something else was happening. Thankfully, I'm just having some sleep deprivation paranoia. Oh, it's been a while since we've gotten something like this. We're wandering an endless maze, and a maze which is starting to flood. I don't think there's much I can do about this. I don't think this is the same as winning a dream. Which, by the way, this is a game in which you can win your dreams like they're mini-games. It's still rising. It's up to my neck. We just have to let it happen. Because we cannot swim in it. We were just shot right down to 0 and passed out. So maybe we could win. We really need to wake up, like, soon, though. Thank you. Because I think I forgot to actually send out the drive box. I did. Good thing it happened now and not much later. Otherwise, I need to get some sleep. Man, we have held off on doing Wolfgang's thing for so long. Monique, what have you done? Oh my god. Okay, I need to get away from here. Okay, these things are gonna have to finally be broken down. I hope they're damaged. There we go. Okay, I guess they were. It's finally over. Look at how cutely and soundly they're sleeping. And look at Eerie just plotting with her devilish grin in the corner. That's Eerie for you. How are things looking out here? They've definitely moved, at least somewhat. We're gonna try the William cam again. Yeah, you're like the others. You're too high up to actually see down into the valleys around you. No movement on thermal. If we move to the tower and look in that direction, even though we know they're out there. Nothing. I mean, having these things be able to see each other for reference, that is pretty huge. But yeah, I think we're not seeing anything of use from here. Alright, I'm going out. This is purely a reconnaissance mission. We've got another unknown. That fog is descending once more. Perhaps not quite as bad as before, but it's certainly persistent since these things showed up. But a sentry turret, a hodgepodge biomechanical pig, like, it doesn't seem like an organized incursion like before. This just seems like it's throwing everything at the wall, hoping it'll kill me somehow. We need to keep an ear out for strange sounds as well as sights. Everything looks good here, which means that the place we had our encounter should be just around the corner. It's right past here. Keep an eye out for the lights, those telltale lights. I know what I saw. You're still there. You're still trying to get at me. But I think we can consider you down for the count. I can see your pig buddy moving beyond the fence back there. But I know there's others. So what I'm gonna do is quite carefully do a lap around the fence. And I'm gonna play it safe because I don't know whether they can knock me off of this thing, but if there's anybody out here who's fast and can do so, that would be quite catastrophic for me. Yeah. Hey there, Oinker. I'm not here for you. What is that? Oh, that's the camp. My sense of direction is completely off as far as where things are in relation to each other. a certain point, these towers are gonna have to start getting fixed. There must be like 5 of them down by now. But you seem to be holding up okay. You know what? I think I'm finally gonna cash in on some of that pizza. I also know that Victor is down, so I'm in the neighborhood. Yep. You know, it's good to have folks you can lean on in times like this. And I have made your neighborhood a bit safer. Maybe you have some technology that can help with that. I wonder if the power washers are actually powerful enough to knock these things over. Where's that switch? I gotta feel around for it when I don't want to use valuable flashlight. There we go. And there we go. There's things out here we can't even begin about, and it's really bothering me that I've spent so much time out here for the last couple days since they showed up, and I still have only seen that couple by chance. In any case, I'm at least decently confident now that I at least know what's going on. Partly. Still plenty of room for surprises. But I think I'm running out of time here, so I'm gonna wrap this up shortly. There is so much to discuss and do, and oh my god. I don't want to end this episode without at least trying out the wall builder. So I figure we'll use our recent acquisition as far as tool goes to bring in some necessary materials. And the first thing I'm thinking, even though I don't know what would actually accomplish this, is greater security for the sanctum itself. And we've got these locks, but those can only do so much for us. Now, I'm thinking RimWorld style right now, and I'm thinking we need choke points where we can contain an explosion. Someplace where we don't need to aim at the enemy, we need to aim at the landmarks around them. Oh my! Okay, the lockdown isn't secure against everything. But if we start right, say... we want to measure this out. Okay, this thing is an absolutely colossal pain to use. Do I just drop you there? Like, setting all this up took a while. I don't remember how to do any of this. I thought I remember just placing stuff kind of on it. There we go. Oh, we've got to stack it from the bottom. If we just put you right here, basically on it, and kind of, yep. Oh, I see, you're building from there. I guess you consider to be connected to the wall. Alright, well, we might as well just start... God, the controls. This is proving to be like Project Zomboid for how much they make you work for your construction. But hopefully it'll be worth it in the end. Yep. Almost there. Yep. One more. Yep. There we go, that's how that works. They won't mind me making some modifications like this, right? Still, if we are to be a sacrifice, a snacrifice if you will, well, I guess the best we can hope for is to leave things a little better for those who come next, right? There we go. I think that's as close as we're gonna get for now, and we do not want shrimp boxes under the walls, no sir. Maybe the only reason I'm doing this is because in some way it reminds me of the old base. We've got an asteroid coming in, but it's not appearing as one. Interesting. We may not know these creatures' capabilities, but we have to assume that they'll go after you too. It's just such a balancing act of getting all this done and making sure that you're safe. And they seem to have dispersed considerably, including something that wants to hang out right outside. It's always a different flavor of the same song, isn't it? It tends to ramp up in intensity as we go, but it's always us just looking out that window, wondering what's looking back. Just with varying degrees of certainty, I suppose. But either way, we're required to adapt to it. It starts off with vague notions, and over time, the evidence piles up all around us. And, well, I think the skeptic tipping point will vary between players, but pretty soon it's gonna have to cross that threshold. Oh, hey, here's us completing our job earlier. We've got our daily task. Let's have a look at some of our photos. Maybe we can learn something? We've got to know our enemy, right? Our photos are subpar. It always looks so good in the moment. But Captain Oinkers is... I guess it qualifies as a good cryptid photo. You were on fire even before we burned you. This thing doesn't seem to want to die, although it does react to the damage. Tell you what, in addition to bricks, we're gonna have to order ourselves a whole pallet of alcohol. Oh my, I had not considered this. By putting that up, we block the light, leaving those corners quite dark. That's something we're gonna have to come up with a solution to. And the solution, I would wager, is more mood lighting. Here, let's just keep you there to keep that ugly line out of sight, mostly. 100%. Let's see what that asteroid that's not an asteroid has to say. I don't have the faintest idea how to interpret that, but I think you'll all agree when I say that that data sounded friendly enough. And friendly is just what we need because we well and truly are trapped in here now. We're a prisoner. We can go out on expeditions, but we need to go prepared. And there's danger around every corner, confirmed. Not only that, but varied dangers, one which, make no mistake, we have not adapted to, but I aim to change that. If it bleeds, if we can tip it over and immobilize it, then there's something we can do and we're not out of this fight yet. But that'll have to wait until next time. Until then, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.